A group of black people in Cincinnati just jumped a white man, stomping him, kicking him, obviously punching him. I mean, he got up and couldn't even keep his balance, wobbled and fell back down. His face was bleeding. This was specifically a group of black people jumping a white person. On top of that, there was a white woman who was there. She seemed to be trying to stop what was going on, to try to hold people back or whatever, and a black man sucker punches her, dead in the face, knocks her out cold. She's on her back, unconscious. Her eyes are open. Obviously, she's not moving, and there's blood running out the side of her mouth.
Hello guys, welcome to the Real Watch List. I'm your host Betty. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about a troubling video from Cincinnati, guys. So there's this video that shows a white man and a woman in a downtown street brawl, beaten brutally by a large crowd, and it's a disturbing footage, guys. And it's gotten a lot of people talking about race, safety, and how the police respond. Now, guys, before we continue, let's watch these videos.
What I saw, and I haven't seen the full context, but what I saw is a mob of lawless thugs beating up on an innocent person, and it's disgusting. And I hope every single one of those people who engage in violence is prosecuted to the full extent of the law. And they will be. They will be so long as law enforcement in the state of Ohio takes their job seriously. I know Dave Yost cares a lot about these things. But yeah, I actually, you're right. Bernie did send me a clip of this, and we talked a little bit about it. I don't know the full context. I don't know how the fight started. But the one part that I saw that was really gruesome is you had a grown man who sucker punched a middle-aged woman. And where I come from, at least, when you have a grown man who sucker punches a middle-aged woman, that person ought to go to jail for a very long time. And frankly, he's lucky there weren't some better people around, because they would have handled it themselves. But if they're not going to handle it, the cops in Cincinnati, the law enforcement, you've got to prosecute people. We've had way too much lawlessness on the streets of great American cities. How many of you all have wanted to go to downtown Akron or downtown Canton or downtown Columbus for a meal, but you're worried because the local authorities in these big cities have allowed lawlessness to run wild? We have got to make great American cities safe again for families and children. If you want to take your wife or your children out for a meal, you shouldn't be worried about street violence, and the only way to destroy that street violence is to take the thugs who engage in that violence and throw their asses in prison.
So here I am thinking I didn't see the full video. If the full video is the part where we see the white guy slap the young man, then I definitely seen the full video. However, I didn't originally see that young man get slapped. Now that I've seen it, I still feel like a slap in the face doesn't equate to getting jumped. I don't know how y'all don't see the wrong in that. Someone else mentioned that the white guy called him the N-word. Seriously? We still letting that word get to us? How old are we? How old are we? I'll say this. That man was wrong on so many levels for slapping another man in the face. That's the ultimate sign of disrespect. However, jumping a man and stomping on his head because he called you the N-word and because he slapped you is not acceptable. It's still wrong on so many levels. Now, had this been a one-on-one fight, I'd be like, you know what? That man got what he deserves. He slapped him in the face. There's no excuse for it. None at all. But that's not how it happened. Once you jump somebody and you try to basically unalive them, that changes the whole dynamic of this situation. And I don't know why people don't understand that.
Welcome back, guys. So what really happened? So around 3 a.m. in downtown Cincinnati, a fight involved dozens of people. A video shows a white man chased, shoved, punched, and kicked while on the ground. A woman jumped in to help, then she was punched, knocked out, bleeding out of her mouth. Some witnesses actually say that racial comments may have been made before it escalated, though it's not clear who said what, why, or how it even started. Police Chief Teresa Tidge has confirmed that 5 people have actually been arrested, and maybe more will actually be arrested. And she claims that only one person called 911 while others were busy filming, and she actually criticized that there was no intervention. She also claimed that officers arrived about 6 minutes after the call, and by that time, people had already dispersed. Chief also noted that the incident overshadowed what otherwise had been a successful weekend with events, festivals in the city, guys. So guys, is this a hate crime? Videos show the victims were white and the involved individuals appeared to be black. Some witnesses mentioned racial language before the assault. However, officials have not confirmed, but it's being investigated as hate crime. Motives remain unclear. It's possible this was mob violence, escalation due to alcohol or social media or other triggers, not necessarily racial intent. We don't have full clarity yet, guys. So guys, let's just talk about why this actually matters to us. For Black diaspora communities, these stories trigger a lot of pain and concern about violence, policing, race relations, and fairness in institution. It's not about picking sides, but recognizing how narratives can be weaponized or misread. We've seen communities misunderstood or misrepresented by fast moving viral clips, guys. Our goal: elevate the truth, call for justice, and demand accountability, not just for one group, but for everyone. So guys, to wrap it up, this is a violent incident captured on camera, victims seen in serious harm, and legal rights underway, both criminal and civil. There's no completed narrative yet. My reaction is sadness for the victim, caution about rush, conclusion, and a desire for fair justice for all parties involved. So guys, let me know in the comments, do you think this is a hate crime? And also, thank you so much for watching up to this point. Please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing the video.